Hi Cancer, this is your forecast for the month of August 2017. If you have visited me before, thank you for returning, and if you are new, welcome. This is a general reading for Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising, or Cancer Moon. It could also be helpful for you to watch your rising and moon sign as well. You can join me on Facebook and Instagram for daily insights on tarot and astrology, as well as my pay-per-view channel, vimeo.com/The Alchemist Astrologer, for love, finance, and other readings. Now, the second week you have this Seven of Wands, and so it could be that you were waiting to gain an advantage of some sort, or somebody was trying to convince you of something and trying to gain an advantage through undue influence over you, or vice versa. Because this could be a week where if you were making those needless sacrifices, you've gotten clear about you really weren't getting anything out of it. And so this week you're going to stand up for yourself. It could be that you were waiting to gain this advantage. You were sort of, doing something daring. You're taking this calculated risk to try to get ahead in some kind of way. But this could be a continuation of just simply being a martyr. Maybe you're having to overcome some kind of challenge and you needed to gain a different perspective in order to do that. So this could be a week where you're holding on to your conviction. Something is coming to a head and you're having to assert yourself, and you feel a strong sense of purpose about it. Now, if you are caught up in Neptune still, this could be where you're just letting something happen to you. You don't have the wherewithal to stand up for yourself, and you're in a losing battle. But this week brings the opportunity for change, to follow a dream, to embrace a new self-identity. If you were defining yourself last week by the wishes and ideals of others, if you were claiming the projections that people were putting onto you, this could be a week where you realize there's a need for change, that you should be defining who you are. So this is a week where you can make some beneficial changes in your relationships if you're adaptable. Again, you'll have to discern where in some cases it may be necessary for you to make some sacrifices. You may stand to gain more if you're more adaptable, if you're more flexible, if you're willing to give in on some things, because it could be that you're in a situation where you're holding on to a particular point of view that's actually hurting you or the situation. And if you were to bend just a little bit, you might feel a little bit happier. You could find that this being stuck in a particular way of thinking is actually keeping you in this holding pattern of an upsetting situation. This is going to be a week of both challenge and opportunity. And you're going to find yourself embroiled in karmic situations. And so regardless of whatever it is you're encountering this week, regardless of how small or how great, you're going to have to be very, very focused and very persistent, even to reach the smallest of goals. Now, this could be a week where somebody is, they want to connect to you. What are your thoughts? What do you think? What do you have to offer? What can you bring to the table? Can you give a new slant on this situation? And you may have to change up your schedule or your agenda and reconsider your priorities in order to accommodate someone else. And that may be the sacrifice. This is a time to try to wield influence. If you're trying to change somebody's mind, the way to go about that is to motivate them, to inspire them, so that they will want to work harder or work, for your cause. However, if they're feeling threatened in any way, they may work against you. Now, some of you, there's some disappointment because you feel as if you're working hard, you're putting in a lot of effort, you're trying your best, you're making all the sacrifices you can, and yet, no, you're not getting any appreciation whatsoever. No matter what kind of effort you put out, it's never good enough. So obviously, that's going to cause you to become frustrated. And again, maybe you end up taking your frustration out on the wrong people, at the wrong places, at the wrong time. So this is a week about taking that new perspective, looking at things differently, and perhaps reconsidering your position if the situation merits that.